Shalom. All praises, blessings, glories, and honors to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to my elder apostles and bishop elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth, as well of men of like mind. Shalom wa chasad, which means peace and mercy to the elect of the nation of Israel, only you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and Israelite foreigners of the sea land of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, whom are scattered here in America, which is Babylon the Great, and abroad. And to you I say, Shalom, beginning with the 144,000 prophets, and Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, willing, this lesson is edifying and informative. My name is Quanawath, and in the news from the SiliconRepublic.com. Neuralink shares positive progress of second brain implant patient by Lee McGurran, published 1 day ago. The controversial company said its second human patient is using the device to design 3D objects and play video games, while issues with the first patient's device have been fixed. Neuralink continues to make progress with its brain implant device, as it has successfully placed the device into another human. The company shared an update on its second human patient, Alex, who received his Neuralink implant last month. Neuralink said Alex had a smooth recovery and has been using the device to improve his life and the improvement to one's own life by and after taking the MOTB in their right hand or forehead will be skillfully leveraged by the elites of Esau Edom when they cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the mark in their right hands or foreheads. They will say things such as, for example, if and by taking this chip in your right hand or forehead, you'll now have access to your wallets and your keys in the palm of your hand. You will no longer have to worry about walking around with a physical wallet nor a physical key, because now it'll all be stored in this small microchip that'll be inserted in the palm of your hands or in your forehead. You'll be able to simply wave your hands and open up the doors of your homes, of your work offices, of your car, and you won't have to worry about your information being stolen, because even if you lose your wallet, you won't lose your information, because now it'll all be stored in the palm of your hand. If you were born with a disability or suffered from an accident that caused a disability, by taking this chip in your forehead, you'll regain control to those lost functionalities, because this device will improve your life. This device that is the size of a grain of rice. And this is just an example, because Neuralink said Alex had a smooth recovery and has been using the device to improve his life, playing video games, and designing 3D objects with computer-aided design CAD. And so it's already out there, and many have taken it willingly, and they have been skillfully persuaded by the craftiness, by the deceits of the devil. Little do they know, though, and you have those that do, in fact, many do, that they've taken the MOTB and as a result are slated for imminent destruction by Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Alex has a spinal cord injury. Oh, there you go. Before which he worked as an automotive technician. Neuralink said that 2 days after receiving the device, Alex was able to use the CAD software Fusion 360 and designed a custom mount for his Neuralink charger. In his free time, Alex continues to use CAD software to turn his design ideas into reality. And this could be another avenue that they can use, especially for those that suffer from disabilities, to skillfully wheedle them as well by saying, oh, you don't have to worry about losing your job even after suffering a terrible accident that resulted in an extreme disability, i.e. a loss in motor skills, a loss in being able to use your legs or your hands. Because this device, which will be inserted into your brain, will still allow you to do things that you were once able to do. And not only that, but much more. It'll aid in your memory. It'll aid in your problem-solving skills. It'll aid in your communication skills. It'll make you a better person, but only if you take it in your right hand or in your forehead. You see? We hope that in time the link helps many people create in their areas of interest and expertise. See? And we're excited to work with more people to help them reconnect with their passions. And so we can help you reconnect with your passion or your passions. All you need to do, though, is go out there and take this device in your right hands or in your foreheads. Eventually, they'll mandate it. Alex is also using Neuralink to play first-person shooter games and said the device is a significant upgrade and just using an assistive device called the quad stick. The combination allows Alex to move and aim simultaneously when playing his favorite games. Check that out. The latest success for Neuralink comes just months after the company implanted one of its devices into Nolan Arbuch, if I pronounce his name correctly, a 29-year-old man who is paralyzed below the shoulders. So if you take this chip in your right hand or in your foreheads, you won't have to suffer from paralysis anymore. Now you'll be able to move your hands or your shoulders or whatever disability you had been previously suffering due to this paralysis. Because this man is a very crafty devil. And he knows how to work in the minds of the people through social engineering and through other devious means, through witchcrafts and sorceries. It says the company showed a video of Arbuch playing video games again thanks to the device. Arbuch spoke positively about the device, saying it helped him achieve more independence and do more of his hobbies again. But he also noted that there were some issues. In its latest update, Neuralink said it detected tread retraction, an Arbage device that reduced performance, but this has been since fixed. Has since fixed that issue. To reduce the probability of tread retraction in our second participant, we implemented a number of mitigations, including reducing brain motion during the surgery and reducing the gap between the implant and the surface of the brain. Neuralink said, promisingly, we have observed no tread retraction in our second participant. Neuralink, owner Elon Musk shared the update on X, formerly known as Twitter, and was quick to hype up the success and potential of the study. If all goes well, there will be hundreds of people with Neuralink within a few years, maybe tens of thousands within 5 years, millions within 10 years, Musk claimed. And the Lord is clearly hastening this thing, man. So we are literally right at the door of these devils mandating this device after introducing it on a much narrower global scale. Because believe it or not, many people still don't know what the MOTB is, which is why the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai as of lately have been having the elder apostles and bishop elders and elder brothers and brothers on down doing lessons stressing the MOTB, because the Lord is obviously hastening the days for the elect's sake. Neuralink received approval from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, last year to run clinical trials on humans in the form of an investigational device exemption. This allows devices to be used in a clinical study in order to collect safety and effectiveness data. The company has trailed the technology with pigs and monkeys over the years, with one monkey making headlines while it was shown playing the classic video game Pong with his mind. But like many companies associated with Musk, Neuralink has been hit with controversy in the past. The company faced, federal investigation in the U.S., potential animal welfare violations during its trials. Neuralink is not the only company looking at the potential of brain-computer interface technology, also known as BCI, as various studies are claiming to achieve success in this science fiction concept. And it's not a concept, it's actually a real device that these devils will use. That's the agenda of the NWO, the New World Order. So now let's get the scriptures and then conclude the lesson. Our exercise has been edifying and informative. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 in the KJV and NLT from the Blue Letter Bible. And he causeth all, that he is referring to the hegemony of Esau, Edom. The banking families, including the Rothschilds, the Gettys, the DuPonts, the Lees, the McDonalds, the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, so on and so forth, of Esau, Edom, who, according to the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4, is the wicked, causeth all people on the earth, except for the elect of the nation of Israel, whom Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai will preserve and keep from the hour of temptation, which is the hour of trial, through the idea of piercing. When the wicked mandates the MOTB after introducing it on a global scale. Both small and great, whether it be a newborn baby to an elderly senior in society, rich and poor, whether they be rich or poor, free and bond, whether they be free or in bondage in the jail systems, To receive a mark, which that mark in the Greek is charagma, which means a stamp or imprinted mark, which is the RFID microchip, also known as the NFC chip implant in Europe, also known as the bio chip implant. The word bio means alive or living. Also known as the brain chip implant, i.e., Elon Musk's Neuralink, among others. The root word of charagma is charax, which means a palisade or stake, which is the syringe mechanism that they will use to puncture the flesh of individuals and then insert that charagma, that stamp, that imprinted mark, subsequently into their right hands or foreheads. The root word of charax is grapho, which means of the writings, filled with the writings, filled with the records, because within the RFID microchip, the MOTB, is where people's records are going to be filled, are going to be kept, are going to be stored, including their social security information, their ID, their financial information, their M to the E to the D to the I to the C to the A and the L information. I have to say it like that so that they won't flag this lesson for so-called you know what misinformation, right? Everything that makes up an individual, including their biometrics, will be stored within that chip, which will then be inserted into an individual's right hand or in their foreheads. It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast, and the beast is the pagan Roman Empire, which came back in the form of NATO and the EU, with America being an extension of that empire. That is the beast, or the number of his name. In the NLT, it says he requires everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to be given a mark on the right hand or on the forehead. And no one can buy or sell anything without that mark. So no person on the earth will be able to buy or sell on the earth after they have mandated this chip. Okay? They'll be completely barred from society if they don't have it. And the Lord is going to preserve and protect and provide for his elect, which I pray him of the elect, as well as you brothers and few sisters, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. KJV, here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding on the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600 trees, corn 666, which in the Greek is Kai, Stai, some brothers say Zai, all right? Kai, Stai, or Kai, Zai, stigma. Kai and Zai both means X mark, and I often make this reference that there's a saying in the world, X marks the spot. You look at certain medical movies, before a doctor or a nurse punctures the flesh of an individual, they allow them to mark a spot with an X or a circle with a dot in the middle, and they will call it the spot of puncture, which they will then puncture with a syringe and then insert whatever it is that they have to insert in the individual. It will be the same thing in this reality when they mandate that chip. The word stigma means stamp. Figuratively, according to the online etymology dictionary, figuratively, it means a mark of disgrace. So those that take that chip, those that go out there and are willing to take that chip, especially when they mandate it, they'll be stamped. There'll be a mark of disgrace before Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and they will be destroyed. We also see 600 trees corn 6 in the form of a UPC, a Universal Product Code, that is found behind products in the form of three horizontal lines, one in the left, one in the right, one in the middle, on products in your supermarkets and grocery stores. This UPC is used to track these products. But now everything will be tracked after it has been transitioned over to what is known as a blockchain, which a blockchain is a network that allows one to perform all manners of transactions. And this particular blockchain, this particular network will be centralized. All right. It'll be overseen by essential authorities of the Edomites, of the elites of Esau Edom. That's why those that don't comply in society, they could easily turn off their chip. Look at China. China has, I forgot what they call it, but it's basically if a person behaves badly, they'll rack up points, or they'll lose points based on their behavior. And as a result, they can lose out on certain, you know, delicacies, certain privileges because of their behavior. Social credit score, something like that, if my memory serves me correct. All right. So the Lord is moving this thing very quickly. In the NLT, it says, wisdom is needed here. Let the one with understanding solve the meaning of the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666. Now, for those that take that chip, they're going to eventually receive destruction. But before they do, this is what's going to happen. Revelation chapter 16, verse 1 and 2. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your way and pour out the vials of the wrath of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous sore, a cancer, a pus, all right, upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them who worship this image. And what is the image of the beast? The image of the beast is a system of the beast. This comprises of financial infrastructure, it's architectural infrastructure, it's M to the E to the D to the I to the C, the A, you know what, infrastructure, his laws, his democracy, all these things comprises his idolatries, all these things comprises the system of the beast, which is the image of the beast. An image is a reflection of a thing. All right? And those that worship the beast and his image and receive his mark, a noisome and grievous sore is going to fall upon them. A cancer. In the NLT, it says, then I heard a mighty voice from the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your way and pour out on the earth the 7 bowls containing Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai's wrath. So the first angel left the temple and poured out his bowl on the earth. The horrible, malignant sores broke out on everyone who had the mark of the beast and who worshipped his statue. And who are they that are going to be taking that? And that's going to be doing that? 2/3 of the nation of Israel. And the heathens. But to hell with the heathens. We don't care about the heathens. We only care about Israel. 2/3 are going to fall right into the category of taking that chip and worshiping this image. In Revelation chapter 14, verse 9, it reads, and the 3rd angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, which the word indignation means righteous anger. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And this will be the end result for those that have taken and will take that chip. They'll be destroyed by Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai in his indignation. All right? Through the destruction that the Lord is going to bring upon this land by way of thermonuclear fire. It says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, who is our Lord Yahushai. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, meaning for a period of time. So it doesn't literally mean it's going to be forever and ever and ever. No. It means for a period of time. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. What is the patience of the saints? The Lord Yahweh Shai coming back after the will of our Heavenly Father Yahweh and delivering us and destroying this man's kingdom. I pray I'm of the elect as well as you brothers and few sisters. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai and the faith of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. And so with that, I conclude this lesson. This has been another in the news. An update on what's going on concerning the MOTB. And with that, I say shalom to the elect. I'll catch y'all, Lord's willing, in the next one. Shalom.